Hi, everyone. I'm Maddie, and if you're here, you're likely juggling a career, a family, and your education all at once. It's a lot, and in an online environment, the clock can be your greatest enemy or your best ally. Today, we're going to turn it into an ally. I've narrowed down three practical strategies designed specifically for the busy adult learner to help you reclaim your schedule and succeed in your course. By the time we wrap up today, you'll have a clear roadmap for success. We'll start by identifying the specific hurdles adult learners face and then move straight into the how-to. I'll show you how to build a weekly schedule using Google Calendar, how to keep your tasks from slipping through the cracks using Notion, and finally, how to protect that time from distractions of a busy household. So let's dive in. Most of us aren't just students. We're employees, parents, and caregivers. We're juggling, and the problem with juggling is that eventually something drops. Usually it's our sleep or our sanity. The challenge isn't that we don't have enough time, it's that we have competing priorities. By applying the strategies we're about to discuss, we're not just trying to get through the week, we're looking to reduce that constant background noise of stress and replace it with a focused, sustainable path to academic success. The first and maybe most vital strategy is time blocking. Instead of finding time to study, we're going to create it. As you can see on my screen, I have integrated my coursework directly into my work-life calendar. I'm also just not writing study, but I'm assigning specific tasks to a specific window. So, for example, on Mondays, I've dedicated time to reviewing lectures and notes or consuming material. Wednesdays are days that I have dedicated to adding to material, so creating my discussion posts, responding to discussion posts. And then what works best for me is that I have dedicated time on Friday and Saturday mornings to just work on focus work assignments. So that's a bigger chunk of time that I can just dive into things. By treating these blocks like a doctor's appointment or a meeting with your boss, it helps to shift your mindset. Study time doesn't become extra time, it's an unbreakable commitment to your future self. The next strategy is to break tasks into smaller steps. Large assignments can feel very overwhelming. So if you try to complete them all at once, it'll feel like a lot. Breaking them into smaller steps can help make that work more manageable. Using a free task management tool like Notion, or I've heard a lot of other people like to use Trello, can help you to track your coursework and progress throughout the week. There are several ways to do this, and I'll just show you my personal favorite. So I like to use Notion. The first that we can do is create a simple to-do list. So I have divided my coursework out by weeks. And then those larger assignments, like a discussion post, I've broken out into smaller steps, like outline my ideas for the post, then write my draft, then submit the post, and then complete replies. That way I can see which pieces of this I've completed instead of just the entire task to break down. If you feel really comfortable using a platform like this, and this is how I actually manage my tasks, you could also create a table within Notion. A table gives you a little bit more information in that you can add notes to each of your tasks. You can also add due dates, course numbers, or my favorite part is the status. So that way I can see what I'm actively working on, what I haven't worked on yet, and what's been completed. People who feel very comfortable in a platform like this can go even further and customize it by creating additional properties as they see fit. The final strategy is the most difficult, but can often be the most rewarding as well. It's protecting your focus. As adult learners, we don't just fight social media, but we're fighting the mental load of our entire lives. So here are three ways to win that battle. The first is to use focus mode. Don't just turn off your phone or don't just turn your phone over, but use the do not disturb mode on your iPhone or Android to silence everything except for emergency contacts. If you're on a computer, you can use a browser extension like Forest or Stay Focused to lock out news or shopping sites while you're working. The next is to have a physical signal, especially if you live with other people, you need a do not disturb signal. This could be putting on a pair of noise canceling headphones or even having a specific lamp on your desk that when it's on, your family knows that you're in class and shouldn't be interrupted unless it's an emergency. And the last is the 2-minute brain dump. Before you even open your textbook or start on assignments, take 2 minutes to write down every life task that is popping into your head. Buy milk, call the plumber, email my boss, anything that's coming up, get it out. So that way they aren't competing for your attention while you're trying to learn. As we wrap up, remember that being an adult learner is a marathon, not a sprint. You're already doing the hard work of balancing a career and a life, so don't let the lack of a system make that harder. First, take control of your week by blocking out your non-negotiable study appointments in Google Calendar. Then keep your tasks organized in Notion so you can jump straight into work without stress. And finally, protect those valuable minutes by turning on focus mode and silencing the noise. Effective time management isn't just about finding more hours in the day, it's about making the hours you do have count. You have the tools, and now it's your time to use them. Thank you so much for your time today. I'm Maddie, and I wish you the best of luck in your studies.